I don't know if I'm gonna focus because I cannot see. I was just listening to Earn Your Happy by Lori Harder. Her podcast was one of the first podcasts I started listening to like years ago, right when podcasting became like a popular thing. I was just listening to how we overcame our biggest limiting beliefs and stepped into our biggest dreams. I love the self-help stuff because I always need it. I was not planning on having this discussion right now, but I didn't upload videos for a while. My anxiety was at an all-time high. I fell behind in school. I started getting panic attacks and it was just really hard. So I just couldn't get myself to make videos or do anything like that because I could barely even like do my homework. I just kept napping and I was like, why do I keep wanting to sleep my days away? I was taking my anxiety medication the entire time too. So I don't know. It was just, I think, the year mark of being in lockdown and how that was affecting me. And I'm also between homes. Like, this is my sister's apartment. I'm here a couple days a week and it might seem like I'm here more often because the days that I film, I only film in this apartment. I don't like to film at home with my parents. And I spent most of last month at my parents' house. Where did this fly come from? I am at my sister's house usually when she's at work because she's a nurse and she's usually gone like all day long. I also had an eye appointment and I am legally blind. I can't see anything, so hopefully I can get LASIK or sort out my eyesight situation because honestly, having one of your senses not work entirely is very, very annoying. I can't see anything. Like, I can't see my camera lens right now. I can't see if I'm recording. So I'm just gonna have to believe that I am. I just wanted to take today and get my life in order. Last night I meditated twice. I did a affirmation meditation for myself and just close my eyes and relax. And then I also listened to a meditation when I was sleeping. So I definitely feel better. I just feel a little less anxious. Like, this cloud of anxiety isn't as prominent for me right now. And I want to do the things that make me feel good, like the green juices and eating healthy, because when I don't feel well, I don't eat well. And 4 days ago, I had like 4 donuts in one day. Like, I have no chill. I'm telling you, I have no chill. And my parents do buy the yummy junk food that I like very much, but I try and not eat. And I like to eat like a cookie or a croissant here and there. And, you know, on a daily, I'll have like a chocolate. But to eat 4 donuts in one day is just straight up disgusting. Like, I did not feel good. I felt nasty. And then the next day I did the same thing, but with cookies. I had like 5 cookies. Yeah, so there's a reason I try and eat healthy. It's mostly because I do not feel well and I cannot function. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna make the green juice because I feel like doing it. I already washed my celery. Vlogs vary so much for different people and I don't really get feedback from you guys on what you like. So I just kind of hope for the best. Yeah, just let me know what you guys like and what you want to see because I honestly just like don't know. And sometimes like I might think something is interesting, but you might not. And I definitely want you to enjoy the content that I put out there. Oh my God. I love the smell of celery and I actually like to eat these pieces because I feel like there's nutrients in there. So let's just eat the whole stalk. I'm gonna do 4 stalks of celery. And then another thing that was really fueling my stress last month was I was applying for internships for the summer and like was not hearing shit. All right, well, man down, it's okay. Wash them, 5-second rule, it's okay. I was applying for internships in the hopes that I could get a summer internship back in New York, and I just wasn't hearing back from any of the internships, and that is so discouraging. Like, can we just discuss how discouraging it is applying for jobs or internships and just not hearing back? Like, tell me you don't want me. It's fine if you don't want me, just tell me. Because I just like panic in the process. It's not too late to hear back. It's not too late to apply. I'm still looking, I'm still trying to apply, but I definitely want the nicer brands, and I think that they're a little bit more competitive. They're a lot more competitive. I want to know, how can I be a better candidate? How can I get an internship that I want? And I don't know. It's just a lot of unknown. Now I'm just trying to slow down a bit, be less anxious, take care of myself. My boyfriend always tells me, like, you have to take care of yourself. And I feel like I take care of myself because I'm like, okay, once I'm done my work, I'll watch my TV, and that's how I unwind. And I do my skincare. Last month I was not very good at my skincare. I do my skincare, I do the things that make me feel good, but there's also the like mental detox. There's the whole like, hey, Kimia, you compare yourself a lot. You don't feel well a lot. Your brain is always running at like 1,000. Maybe take those measures to calm down and do things like the meditation, like the journaling, like the things that you know are good for you, but you don't do. You know, I was mentioning how I don't really have like a home base, and don't get me wrong, I'm super grateful to have this really cute apartment that's my sister's, and I'm grateful to have a home that's my parents', but there's one thing that I think seeing like all the influencers and everybody has kind of like their own space and they've decorated it, and it's such like a privileged thing, and I feel kind of bad even talking about it, but it's just what's in my head, and I'm just trying to be honest. I feel like there's some things that I just cannot do, I guess on the same level as other people, because I don't have that setup or whatever. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this in the vlog because I don't want to sound like entitled and just like, it's such a kind of like stupid problem to be like, oh, I don't have my own apartment. Like, wah, like people are dying and there's a lot that's going on in the world. Like, calm down. I totally understand that. And I'm not complaining in any way. I'm just letting you know that I think the environment situation, like not having my own apartment, but like being 25 and wanting to be productive and do YouTube videos and school and plan for the other things that I want to do in my life, just I kind of feel like a kid being at my parents' house, and then I feel like a guest being at my sister's house. I guess that's just like the best way to put it. So I think that's why the environment and the home situation is kind of affecting me. I can't do anything when I feel bad, and I seem to feel bad a lot. So long story short, I need to take better care of myself and actually do the things that are not on camera or on Instagram that make me feel good. I just put way too much apple cider vinegar, but I don't mind. Let's put some more. Ooh, yes. Oh my God. There is such a kick because I put way too much apple cider vinegar. I just took a shot of vinegar. That's what I just did. Not bad, it grows on you. I am just gonna have this and do my French homework. I have French class today at 3. It is almost 7 and I'm finally done with my class and my homework for the day. I'm gonna do a workout because it's gonna make me feel so much better, and it's still light out, so I have no excuse, because sometimes when it's dark out, I'm just like, I don't want to do a workout anymore. The online workout classes that I like to do have been updated, and lately they offer a lot more on-demand classes, meaning you can just stream them at any time and you don't have to be present for the live versions, which it's good and it's bad. It's good in the sense that I can do certain instructors that I like when I feel like it. Like today, I'm like, there's no time stamp for 7 o'clock with an instructor that I like. I know the book, I know the book. That is from the pain. I just wanna, I know the book, I know the book. That is from the pain. I just wanna. All done with my workout, and it was really good. It was really difficult for me to get through the whole thing. I took a lot of breaks, but that's fine. I think I'd much rather show up and do it, and I still feel so much better, and I still sweat by doing, let's say, 45 minutes instead of a full 60 minute, and committing to everything. And I think something that I love about this workout class that I do is they really encourage you to listen to your body. I think it's hard for me to like get back into working out full force, like doing 50 burpees and then back to back like push-ups, and just doing the full effect sometimes is really hard because I feel out of shape. I try and not talk myself out of showing up and doing it because of those moments, you know, because the burpee section of this workout, I can never do the full section, and it's kind of disappointing, but I feel like each time I get stronger and do a few more than I did previously. So all I expect myself to do is to just show up, and do, even if it's 15 minutes, just do 15 minutes of a workout. You're gonna feel better. It looks very beautiful. Yeah, it's giving the apartment a nice little glow, and I just love seeing the clouds come out. At one point of the practice, the instructor was like, just take in your surroundings, look at where you are. But anyway, I'm making dinner now. I thought about ordering dinner, and I wanted to place an order at this place called Mika or Muka, I forget what it's called, but they have really good healthy options. But then after like delivery and tip, it would have cost like $25 for a salad. And I was like, I just thought it's not a very good idea for me to be spending $25 to eat a salad at home when I can just make something with the ingredients that are probably gonna go bad if I don't use them. So I cooked a lot of chickpeas, and I cooked some quinoa, and I'm just gonna make a quick little bowl. I don't really feel like seasoning anything. In case you're wondering why the kitchen is messy, my sister came home and made the kitchen messy and then left. But it's okay, because it's her house, and she just like cooked some chicken and ran off. I'm sure you guys have noticed by now that I like to actually make recipes and try for dinner usually, but today is just one of those days where I'm like, I need something quick and I just want to eat something, and I'm gonna try and make it healthy. So I'm gonna do quinoa. I made 1 cup of quinoa. Another source of protein are chickpeas. I cannot eat all of that. That is way too much chickpea for 1 serving. So I'm gonna put a little bit on top. I don't love tomatoes, but I like them in some things. Like I like them in like bowls, and I like salsa. I love salsa. I don't mind tomatoes. It's just not my favorite thing. Like I won't eat it for fun, you know? Except I always seem to buy it. Maybe I don't mind tomatoes. I don't know. I don't like them in sandwiches. I think that's a thing that I'm remembering. I don't like tomatoes in, no, but sometimes I do. I like tomatoes in burgers. You guys, maybe I like tomatoes. Well, what am I talking about? I finished Modern Family. I had already seen half of Modern Family when it was live, and then I caught up on Netflix, and I loved it. It was so good. And then, what show? I occasionally just play Parks and Rec because it makes me laugh as like a background show, just to, like, sometimes I like to have noise in the background, sometimes. So I play that show. What else did I watch? I haven't really seen any. Oh, I watched Ginny and Georgia because Netflix just was like pushing it out, and I actually liked it. I was shocked. I liked it. I thought it was kind of cute, and it was better than I expected it to be. I was worried it would be a little bit more of like a teenagey show, which it kind of is, but I did like it. It wasn't stupid. It was entertaining and kind of cute. This is what our bowl looks like so far. What else should we put in there? I kind of brought out all the ingredients that I know I have. Maybe I'll just do 1 cucumber because the bowl is pretty small and I don't want it to overflow. Time for feta, my favorite ingredient. If you're trying to save your money and you want to buy a $25 salad, just look in your fridge and make stuff up, because you probably have ingredients, and your pantry. I actually looked in my pantry, I'm like, well, my fridge has nothing in it. What am I gonna do, like eat cucumbers? And I was like, oh, you've got some choices over here. Why don't you use them? So yeah, and just remember, like lentils and beans and those things have protein as well. I kind of go ham with the feta cheese just because I really like it. I also have some marinated pomegranate molasses olives. It looks gross. It looks like it's been rolled around in like dirt and mud, but it tastes so good. So I'm just gonna do some of these, and they're pre-pitted, so I don't need to deal with pits. Is that a pit? They're so good. Yeah. I wanna know how to make this, but I don't know how. I'm sure it's not difficult. For dressing, I could do a lemon tahini dressing, which I eat all the time with everything. Or I could simplify it and just do olive oil, which I love. I'm very generous with the olive oil. Salt and pepper, because sometimes simple is key. I tend to overcomplicate everything, and sometimes it's okay if I choose to make a simple recipe. It's okay if I do something that's easier than harder, and yeah, that's enough. Can you see that? I can't tell if you can see that because I can't see that.